A cloud or two to look at. I've almost forgotten what they look like.
You know, it's funny to hear people saying, when's it going to rain? Give me some clouds. Most of the people downtown here in Little Rock aren't so excited about rain most of the time. The farmers, of course, are smarter than us city folks, and they know we need it a lot worse than what we've had lately. Obviously, 108 degrees today. Beat the record all to smithereens. It was 101 set way on back in the 50s. So let's take a look right now at the full heat wave. There it is, 17 days worth, and we reached 108 degrees today for only the 6th time in the history of Little Rock since we've been keeping records. Never reached 109 in recorded history, and 110 only one time. It appears it's going to be tough for us to beat that 110 record, though, during this heat wave, at least for the next few days. Let's take a look right now at AccuWeather radar and see why. There's some moisture coming up. There are thunder showers down in Louisiana over into Mississippi, and during the next several days we're going to increase our moisture content through here in Little Rock and the rest of Arkansas, and maybe get a cloud or two, and that will break our very, very high temperatures down somewhat. 107 in Little Rock, 102 in Greenville, El Dorado, and Hope. Those are the coolest places in the state and in our viewing area. 102, the coolest spots. I just find that hard to believe. But that's the way it goes. Temperature is 106 officially at North Little Rock, dew point 62, pressure 29, 86 and falling. The wind's steady at 17 miles per hour. If it were 19, 86 and falling, we'd all be gasping for breath. The humidity is 26 or 24%. You say you are gasping for breath. Well, it is kind of hot, isn't it? High of 108, set back in 1954. 80 degrees for our low last night. No rainfall, obviously, and it is almost 4.5 inches below the fill mark for us here in Arkansas. Satellite 7, you can see the latest picture shows you thunder showers and thunderstorms across Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. As we said yesterday, moisture has been intruding from the Gulf. It's not quite up to us yet, and there is a frontal system to the north that's going to brush by the northern states. Take a look at it on our national map. Now, this front itself will probably cause a shower or two along the northern border of Arkansas tomorrow. Probably not in our viewing area, but maybe close enough to cool things down just a little bit. The moisture coming in from the Gulf will allow a few clouds to start popping up. Again, maybe not so much tomorrow, but more likely on Friday and Saturday. And by tomorrow, this surface map just doesn't completely give you the picture. Let me take you up about 18,000 feet in the sky. And this is what it looks like up there. You remember we've had this big round ridge of high pressure that went all the way up to Canada? Well, look at this. It is splitting two centers. One further out to the east, they're getting hotter over there. One back over here in the desert areas, and they are hot in Phoenix. But this little area in here that's going to be moving slightly across the country allows the moisture to come on into us. Not a great deal. No big rain makers, no general rainfall for Arkansas in sight, but the possibility of a scattered sprinkle or two by the weekend, and I'll tell you more about that after this. Forecast, and we'll give you the 5-day outlook right now too. Starting with tonight, though, clear and warm, 80 degrees for our low. Tomorrow, another hot one, but not quite as hot, with those scattered showers possible right along the northern border of the state and a few clouds in the state. We will look for 102 degrees. Might get a little warmer than that, but I'm going to be optimistic. That starts out our 5-day outlook. By Friday, enough moisture in the state to cause some clouds here and there and 1 or 2 showers here and there in the state. Don't get real excited. If it's on top of you, it'll make a nice little rainfall over you, but most of us aren't going to get rain during this period. But the temperatures, that's the key. The clouds will break that 100-degree streak, it looks like, Saturday, Sunday, and possibly into Monday. You may remember that Dr. Crick last Thursday on this newscast predicted that during the 14th through the 20th of this month, we would see some moisture form in the Gulf, and the 19th or 20th, we would see a break in the high temperatures and just a slight chance for a shower. And it is looking awfully much like that's what's about to happen. Gusty tonight. How hot is it? Well, our weather whopper for tonight, submitted by one of our viewers, is that it is so hot that the worms are having to use oven mitts to pull out, or the birds are having, I knew that was wrong, birds are having to use oven mitts and pot holders to catch the worms with. Well, I stepped on your line, but it's a cute little joke anyway. That's Gusty tonight, and we will be back at 10 o'clock with an update on all the